Yeah. Um, yeah. Yes. Uh, as you all know, Right to Live has been working over the years towards transforming lives through quality education and healthcare. And it's a 10 plus year old organization. ATG, FCRA, we are all compliant with all the legal aspects. And also, we are recognized and approved by global agencies like Benevity Causes, where Microsoft is aligned with, and Give India, CAF, etc., the global agencies. And also recently in the last year, we are registered in USA. We started our foundation in USA with registration under 501c3. So the donations to our US organizations are eligible to receive 501c3 tax exemption receipt, similar to ATG receipts that is eligible for tax exemption in India. So we request all employees of Microsoft to share this word with your US counterparts so that the employees from US will also start supporting us uh, for our projects in India. Thank you again. Thank you all for your generous contribution. Through the funds that we received during Microsoft Give campaign, we are able to construct toilet rooms at two government schools in rural Karnataka, one in Sulya and one in Bagepalli. And we also did toilet repair at two government schools. Those were in unusable condition. Now, because of little bit expenses utilization from our end, those are renovated and now they are in usable condition at two government schools in Bidar. And we also set up one computer lab, full-fledged computer lab along with the computer instructor at Bidar in one of the government PU colleges. So just a quick glimpse of what all have been done so far. You will also participate in the inauguration event of the couple of these projects. First one is in Government Junior College, high school section of Sulya, where a new toilet has been constructed. Although there was a toilet already present, there are more than 1,000 students studying in that campus, wherein only 600 students are from high school section. So only 8 units of toilet they were not able to that was not sufficient for all. That's why we constructed 8 more WCs for girl students usage. So these are some of the photos from work in progress and now the building of the toilet room. And the second project is again a new toilet construction at one of the government schools, government boys high school in Bagepalli. This although we were not aware of this school, this was published in many news articles. Like for 400 students, only two urinals, I mean two toilets are there. So it was a big news article that was published. So we assume that since the news has published, somebody will take up this project and address this issue. But even after a long time, nobody addressed this issue. So we took this initiative and we took this opportunity to utilize Microsoft Fund, and we constructed a new toilet there. Only two water toilets were there, and also that were not in very good condition. Now 5 more. This is just boys high school, so we have constructed 5 rooms and additional 10 urinals. Um, so the third project is toilet renovation at Bidar. Again, you can see the photos that there is no water closet or there is no roof, and also there are no urinals also. So this is the kind of toilet the government will have it in their records. So when they come for inspection, they say toilet is present at the school, but it will be in this state, unfortunately, in most of the government school, which are not in your usable condition. With little bit of expenses from our end, we now got it repaired with the roof, plumbing, and we also did flooring, adding urinals to the whole section, etc. Similar to the previous school, one more school, that is Government Pre-University College in Humnabad. where we had already set up computer lab last year through another donor. In this college, we noticed that the toilets are again not in usable condition. Only two toilets were working, but many of them were in repairable condition with some additional efforts. So we did a borewell connection along with the motor repair, plumbing, electrical work, and also use some urinal fittings and window door repair. So all these repair work were done now to ensure that now the toilet is in usable condition. Now, last project, which is the computer lab set up at Basav Kalyan Taluk. Well, this is a girls' PU college, Basav Kalyan Taluk, Bidar district. Unfortunately, in the entire Bidar district, there is no PU college. Up to PU college, no colleges are offering computer science as a subject, and also they do not have any infrastructure to facilitate computer science education to the students. So with one of our donor support, we did a computer lab setup last year in one of the PU colleges. And again, this year with Microsoft funds, we are now able to support one more college with a full-fledged computer lab by donating 12 computers and with a computer instructor for 1 year. So this is the computer lab that has been set up at Basav Kalyan Girls PU College, which has about 700 plus students studying there. So with this computer lab, now the students will have access to at least learn basic computers and become computer literate by the time they come out of their PUC 10+2. So these are the glimpses of how the funds of Microsoft has been utilized. Thank you again. This is all possible because of your donation, your support, your continued support. I would say it is not like one-time support, rather the continued support has been enabled us to do all these things. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite our Bagepalli team, that is Harish and team at Bagepalli, to conduct the inauguration function of the toilet that has been constructed at Government Boys High School. Harish, over to you.
Yeah, shall we start?
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Harish, you are on mute. Can you please unmute yourself? Unmute yourself. Great.
Take it closer to the name board. Take it closer to the name board.
Camera.
ಹತ್ರ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ. ಹತ್ರ ತಗೊಂಡು.
The block education officers and other college school authorities are present at the venue for this inauguration function.
Are you going to get a live demo?
No.
Okay, camera, show the whole toilet, please. All the locations. Ella torsi salpa. Whoever is holding the camera. So nidanake, show it slowly, please. So these are the water closets. ಹಾಗೆ ತೋರ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಬನ್ನಿ ಒಂದೊಂದಾಗಿ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಆಚೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Water ಇಲ್ಲ.
Sambhavi, how many this one urinals and WCs?
It's 5 plus 10.
10 urinals and 5 WCs. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so we will ask somebody to speak from there in the location.
Yes.
Okay,
Harish?
very good. Harish, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? One minute, 2 minutes maximum.
Sir?
ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್. 1 or 2 minutes.
ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಮಾಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ. ಕನ್ನಡದ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ರೀ ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು.
ಸರ್, ನಾನು ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಬಾಗೇಪಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಸ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು. ತಮ್ಮ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಲಿವ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಿಂದ ಹರೀಶ್ ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶೌಚಾಲಯಗಳನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಲೀವ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಒಂದು ಇದನ್ನ ಸಹಾಯವನ್ನ ಮರೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 450 ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಶೌಚಾಲಯ ಏನಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಸರ್. ಈಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಶೌಚಾಲಯ ಇದೆ, ನೀರಿನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಹರೀಶ್ ಅವರು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಕಾಳಜಿಯನ್ನ ವಹಿಸಿ ಶೌಚಾಲಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಶೌಚಾಲಯ ತಾವು ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಾವು ಸರಿಯಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಂತ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯವನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಲೀವ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯವನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇವೆ.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. So Shambhavi, just in English. I think Vijay probably needs some help there. Just tell the gist.
Yeah. He thanked for the work that has been done by Right to Live, which is going to help several rural students, because in Bagepalli, although it is at the center of Taluk, more than Taluk students from nearby villages come and attend that school. Especially being a boys' high school, the attention was quite less by others. So Right to Live has now helped the school with this new toilet.
Super. Thank you very much. Though he mentioned Right to Live, but definitely we know it is from Microsoft. I mean, without your funds, yes, we could not have done this much. So it's a great partnership. I'm so thankful to Microsoft here. So he could not mention that, but I am mentioning it on his behalf.
Yes.
Shambhavi, yeah, go to the next one.
Great. Further, I would like to invite Pradeep from Sulya location. Pradeep?
Dakshin Kannada.
Pradeep from Sulya, Dakshina Kannada district, wherein again we have set up a new toilet at this school.
Okay. Yes.
Mute.
Pradeep, can you please unmute? Yes.
Madari.
Very good morning to all. I'm Prakash Moditra, the Vice Principal of Government Pre-University College Sulya, which is located in a rural area of Dakshina Kannada. We have 650 students. I have 11 sessions, 3 sessions in 8th, 4 sessions in 9th, and 4 sessions in 10th. So we are proud to have 650 students. Those students, they come from 12 districts, because we have 3 hostels, 12 districts and 46 schools. We have 46 breeding schools. Actually, we had the scarcity of toilet here. Before this new toilet, we had about 8 units for girls, where 330 girls are studying here. And we have just 7 units for boys. Actually, we need more than 30 units, but today we are happy to say that the scarcity of toilets, it is reduced by 10 because of the toilet given or sponsored by Microsoft. You can see we have a new toilet, and I didn't call all the girls because it is a very big group. The representative of our girls are here and our leaders are here. Come closer to me. These are the leaders of the school, and we have a few teachers. I thank all the sponsors and the Kote Foundation who was a bridge between the sponsor and the school, because you can show the site. Even we are constructing a new toilet, a 3-unit toilet, and other than that we have old toilet, because the history of the school says that it's a 70. It has 75 years history. Even though we passed 75 years, we are not satisfied with the basic facilities. We are not comfortable with that. Today, we can say that we are a little bit comfortable with this 10 toilets that girls can use. So I'm very happy, and I thank all the sponsors. Again, I thank all the sponsors and mainly the Kote Foundation. As I said, who was a bridge between the sponsor and us. And with these words, we are very eager to inaugurate the toilet. You will come from that side.
So, Vijay and Kiran, so this is in Dakshin Kannada. So, as you see, it is a high monsoon, lot of rains there. So,
Yes.
children were really struggling, and very few number of toilets. And I think substantial difference to the school. I've been to the school. It's one of the, it's a great school, 75 years of history. Very prestigious school as well in the taluk. But unfortunately, the infrastructure was very poor. And thanks to you again.
Thank
you.
Madi, go ahead, please.
Can I explain? So today we are inaugurating. Actually, we had the visit of our block education officer and all the officers just 2 days back. That day they just saw this and they appreciated. Today we are inaugurating. Instead of inaugurating this by any elders, I just call upon our Speaker of the Parliament to inaugurate this.
So nice.
Grishma.
She is this Grishma KS. She is studying in 10th standard, and she is the Speaker of the Parliament for this year. Grishma, please. On behalf of all the teachers, all the students, and the staff, and the sponsors, and mainly the Pradeep, who was the link between us and the Microsoft. Grishma, please inaugurate this. ಏನು ಈ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್
ಈ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಕಾರಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಶ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವೆಲ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಶ್ರೂಮ್ ಬರುವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ರಶ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆಗ ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ವಾಶ್ರೂಮ್ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಶ್ ಇರುವ ಕಾರಣ. ಈ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವೆಲ್ ವಾಶ್ರೂಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಹೊಸ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಹಳೆ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಏನ್ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಉಂಟು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಚಿಲ್ಕ ಉಂಟು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬೇಸಿನ್ ಕೂಡ ಉಂಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
So you're happy? You're happy. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you so much, sir.
Maybe 1 minute explain this one.
Yeah. So she is mentioning that all students were not able to go to toilets within the break time because it was all becoming so rushed, and some of the students had to go back to the school or the class because of the time shortage that they were facing. Now that with additional 10 units, they will be able to at least keep up their time and go back to their classes in time.
And I think she also mentioned that doors are there. I mean, probably
correct. Doors and the logs are available in these units, and that is going to help them. Considering girl students in mind, we have not constructed any urinals here. Rather, all these are water closets with doors and commodes inside.
Super. Great job, Shambhavi. Yeah, move on to the next one.
Yeah, quickly, although the inauguration function is done at the Basaf Kalyan Taluk where computer lab setup has been done, and the photos were also shared with you in a few days back. Although the computer lab is set up, we wanted to show a quick glance of the entire lab. So she is Miss Usha. She is the computer instructor appointed at the college by Right to Live through your fund, of course. And she is going to take you through the computer lab.
Camera tilt, Sama.
Yeah.
On the camera. Wonderful.
This is a computer lab.
Computer lab? How many computers?
12 computers along with all these infrastructure like tables, chairs, wiring, etc. are provided to the college along with the internet connectivity.
Internet, antivirus, etc. Right?
Correct, correct.
So this is the girls'
And in
college.
this college,
Yeah,
this
please
is
go ahead.
girls PU college, especially this is called Government Neelambika Pre-University College for Girls, which is in Basaf Kalyan Taluk of Bidar district, North Karnataka, wherein 700 plus girl students are studying in this PU college, 11th and 12th grade. And they have all three arts, commerce, and science streams, but computer science as a subject is not available. But now, at least with computer lab, they will be able to learn basic computers beyond their regular academics.
So I would like.
Meanwhile, we are also pushing the Deputy Director of Education Department at Bidar District to introduce computer science as a subject. You might be knowing that in these regions, like especially in Bangalore and all, almost all PU colleges has PCMCS or CEBA. In commerce, it is CEBA. In science, it is PCMCS. These streams are offered. But in entire Bidar district, these options itself are not available to the students because of lack of infrastructure and also lack of instructor at these regions.
Okay, Shambhavi, just 1 second. If Usha can say what she's teaching to the children, and then we will ask Microsoft leaders to talk.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I'll be teaching them a basic computer and MS Excel and MS Word.
MS Office,
Yeah.
basically.
MS Office.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, so the children don't even have that exposure there. So that's something.
Yeah, they didn't have any idea about these things before this computer lab setup. So they are really excited to learn all these things now.
Great.
Wonderful.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, she is our teacher funded by Microsoft funds.
Amazing.
Okay, ma. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
Usha.
you.
All
Thank
the
you.
best to all the students across all these locations. We are sure that you will utilize our facilities efficiently and judiciously. Thank you so much. Further, with this, the inauguration event comes to an end, and I would like to invite Vijay, Kiran, and to speak a few words, share your feedback on these projects and more.
So, first of all, huge thanks and gratitude to Mr. Sridhar, Shambhavi, and to the entire volunteers who contribute to Right to Live and the Kota Foundation organizations. And I'm extremely grateful for the association and the partnership and your thoroughness, empathy, due diligence, and we're really blessed to have such an amazing partnership, and really, and you continue to remind us how important it is for us to give back to the community around us, to improve the quality of life of children, quality of education. And I'm really dumbstruck, to be honest, every time when I meet up with you. And it also reminds me that whatever we are doing is not enough. We have to improve, continue to stay on top of this contribution, and engage rest of Microsoft employees as well. So really, I'm thankful for this partnership, Mr. Sridhar, Mr. Ramesh, Shambhavi, and the Right to Live. And I'm also thankful for amazing like-minded leaders like Kiran, Deva, Rupa, who tirelessly coordinates all these events with you and your team. Thank you for making our job worthwhile at Microsoft. And last but not least, I'm really want to say this. Microsoft makes it, and creates an opportunity for us to be reminded. And I'm also thankful to Microsoft for their matching contribution. So for every rupee that we contribute, Microsoft contributes 100% of our contribution. So as a charitable organization, you get double the contribution. So I'm really thankful. That's a beauty and the blessing that we all have for working at Microsoft as well. So thank you.
Well said, Vijay. Thank you so much. I mean, these words really mean a lot to us because there's a lot of sweat and work which has gone in here. But of course, it could not have been done without your funds. But then ultimately, when we see the kind of impact which is happening on the ground, it really feels it's worthwhile having spent the time and the effort. So, as you said, there's a lot more for ground for us to cover. But yes, we are doing the best what we can. Yeah. Vijay, would you like to say a few words? Kiran, sorry, Kiran Bangalore.
Thank you. Excuse 1 second. So yeah, I think Vijay covered it. Very, very impressive. We're super humbled to see this work done by Right to Live and value our partnership heavily. We're obviously super happy to be able to contribute whatever little we are from our side. And excited in general to see whatever we can do in the future. I said this the other day as well when we met with Right to Live. It seems like we can do a lot more as we grow this partnership further. So thank you, Mr. Sridhar, Mr. Ramesh, Shambhavi, for helping us enable this for us. And also just this follow through is just so great, right? For us to be able to see how our contributions are landing, really landing in reality, right? So many times we do donations, but we don't know where it's going. So and I love the fact that the way you've set this up to have to come back and show us where this is all landing. So thank you so much. We truly value this partnership, and with the 501c3 coming in, which I heard Shambhavi say earlier, I think we have an opportunity to open this up to our US counterparts more actively, and hopefully we can do more. So thank you.
Wonderful, very well said.
Yeah, so just fantastic. Thank you, Kiran. Well captured. I just want to build on one point that Kiran said, Mr. Sridhar. In the upcoming giving period, which is not too far, and I want to be the bridge for you to advocate and evangelize, and I want our team to be the advocate to evangelize to rest of Microsoft in the giving campaign in Redmond and in the US. Given your organization is discoverable through the Benevity portal in the US, we want to be that advocate, showcase your good work. So, and I'll work with Rupa to create those opportunities for you, to create, make sure everyone. It's also, Mr. Sridhar, it's awareness development has to happen. Every big good charitable organization, Shankara Eye Foundation, or Aim for Seva, Cry, Child Relief, and they've all done that groundwork. Now it's in the muscle memory of every employee of Microsoft. And I want to create such opportunity for you to make Right to Live an organization well understood by the rest of Microsoft. So particularly in the US.
I cannot but thank you so much for this. I mean, this is an absolutely music to my ears. In fact, I just returned from the US 2 weeks ago, and I can see that there is so much more potential. Whatever we have done today, I know we have just scratched the surface, but then we can actually do a lot more. and you taking us up to Redmond and getting us support from the US employees, it's going to be a game changer for us. I'm at a loss of words to say what a wonderful association we have with Microsoft. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And in fact, I wanted to also acknowledge a person by name Nandini Muralidharan. She's also a great supporter for us. She's not in the call, but she's in touch with me on a regular basis. So I should thank her and her team as well. I think Ruba is the bridge for us across the organization here. But each one of you and your teams have made a
Yes,
difference.
and I want to thank Shreyas also, who's
Yep.
been the bridge, really creating that original connection between us. So it's been great.
Yep. Very nice. Very, very kind of it. Anybody else wants to add something, Ramesh?
Yes, good morning, everyone, and I think good afternoon, actually. So thank you, Microsoft team, for joining. Kiran and Vijay, definitely the words, I don't have words to explain the way you are getting involved in doing some help for the social sector. And only one request from my end is, whenever you find time, why don't you join us? You can go to some of these schools where we have done some help. That way, the impact will be much more. And also you can bring your key leaders as well. We can plan to visit one of the schools so that we can see what's happening on the ground. So that is the
100%.
only request. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you, team. Shambhavi, any closing remarks?
Thank you all from my side. A special thanks to Rupa. Sometimes I disturb her. And thank you so much, Rupa, for responding to all my emails or messages or whatever. And keep supporting this relationship to grow further. Thank you so much again. And thanks to all the supporters and well-wishers at Microsoft who have been supporting Right to Live year on year. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
God bless.
thank you all.
God bless.
Sure.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
Have a nice day, all. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you again.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Rupa.
Shambhavi, we can stay for